everybody, Maction here from TabletRoms.com, and I've got the Nyko Play Pad to give you a little review of. Now, the Nyko Play Pad has a lot of promise. It's an inexpensive Bluetooth controller with a D-pad, dual analog sticks, 4 buttons, 2 bumpers, and 2 triggers. It's light, it has a battery good for somewhere around the neighborhood of 40 hours, and 4 different settings to help with compatibility across multiple games. In the box comes a case, a little USB to mini USB nub, and a stand for tablets and smartphones. All of that will fit inside of that travel case. The controller is kind of small, almost but not quite too small, but you get used to it. It's wrapped in that rubberized plastic that I'm beginning to see more and more these days, but it does feel nice in your hands. The first mode is the Gamepad mode, which uses a standard made by NVIDIA and Nyko to control games. It's supposed to operate just like a console controller and works great on the games that are presently supported by it. You just have to open those games and map the controls using the in-game mapping. There is an iCade mode for iOS games. The mouse mode is intended for use with simple touch games and to act pretty much like a mouse does. The idea is that you will use the left joystick to move a mouse cursor and the A button to click. Connecting this controller is not exactly easy. The directions call for you to set your controller to the appropriate setting before you turn it on. You then turn it on by holding down the Home button for a few seconds till the HID and Player 1 LEDs light up and blink slowly. Now that you are at that point, the controller is actually powered on. You then need to hold in the Home button to get it to pairing mode. That's when it's discoverable and by other devices and able to actually be paired with them. Then, from your tablet or smartphone, you will scan for Bluetooth devices and select to pair with the Gamepad. Now, this is true for the 3 modes previously mentioned. But what about that 4th mode, App, I hear you ask? Well, this is where things start to get a little bit dicey. There is a Nyko Playground app. It's in beta, and you can grab it from the Google Play Store. This is a whole different beast. To operate your PlayPad in the Playground app, you cannot already be connected to your tablet. You start the Playground app, then you power on the controller and get it into pairing mode, then you tap the Sync button in the Playground app. The idea is that the Playground app will let you create button mappings and perhaps even macros for games that don't fit the previous functions. Between all of these options, it sounds like the PlayPad should be able to work for most any game that you care to use on a tablet or smartphone. Now, with all that out of the way, what did I actually think of the Nyko PlayPad? The hardware is firing on all cylinders, but the software is a mess. I was able to get the Gamepad and the mouse modes to work, but the Playground app is really where things started falling apart. Like I said, it's in beta, and I imagine that's accurate, but it really sure feels a lot more like alpha. It was not working on a single game that I tried, even of the ones that it automatically shows in the Playground app as already being compatible with. And believe me, I was thorough. I was really excited to try this out, especially because it is probably the most reasonably priced of the Bluetooth controllers on the market right now. But the software really makes this difficult to recommend. The positive thing, though, is that all of these issues seem to be entirely software-based, so by the time you see this review, maybe these things are already fixed. Thank you very much for watching this review. I hope this gives you a better idea of the strengths and weaknesses of the Nyko Play Pad.